Is your coin dead? That is what we're gonna talk about today, because here are two coins, Namecoin and Peercoin, and I just found this list of cryptocurrency site on Wikipedia, and I was looking through that, and here's active currencies by date introduction. So of course Bitcoin started on a Litecoin, and there are two coins up here, Namecoin and Peercoin. Of course Dogecoin is still around and it's doing very well, as we know. There is some coin called Gridcoin and Primecoin. I haven't checked these two. XRP is down here. And but I looked at these two over here and I could not find the full data on them, but I did find the full data on CoinMarketCap. And what kind of conclusion can we draw out of this? Now we all know that Namecoin is kind of dead coin, and Peercoin, you know, it's dead coin because it was before, you know, 2013 up here. It goes back, I think this part goes all the way back, you know, the date goes back all the way to 2013, but it was around, you know, it was released in 2012, and Namecoin was released in 2011. So you know, but there are certain similarities of dead coins. So I thought we should talk about a little bit about dead coins, because it kind of got me scared. And suddenly I was starting to open all my coins to see if they are dead coin. We all, you know, there is a dead coin. We won't mention any coins over here in this video because you know, nobody likes, you know, anybody talking bad about their coins. So I know some of you guys hodling, you know, the different kind of coins, so we're not gonna talk about coins, but we're gonna talk about history. Now there are a couple of similarities between these two, Namecoin and Peercoin. They're pretty much dead coins. I mean, every bull market they still pump, they got a pulse, you know, pulse, you know, but it goes towards downside, pulse, but you know, it goes sideways. But there are you know, there are similarities between these coins. And number one, all of these two coins have been, you know, around for you know, at least three bull markets. Maybe this one has been around, you know, in the start, maybe even went up higher. I don't know what's all-time high for Namecoin. But over here it seems like $8, but that's only in 2014 bull run. But you know, the similarities here is that every single bull run, the high does not get picked up, right? So over here it's $8. Over here it you know, it went like $6.4. Over here it went something like, you know, 2.8 or $3 over here. So the all-time high gets lower and lower, and same goes over here. Even though this actually was you know, 6.5 over here, and over here is 8, but you know, this was a, you know, extension towards the upside. It could be that, but you know, give or take in the same bull market area. You can see up here this third one didn't even do the half of that, only $4 and it pulled back, right? So this pulse that goes towards upside, and you know, where it pulses, number one, it doesn't break all-time high. There is no good price action over here, because oftentimes you'll see coins that are doing well. They'll do something like this. They'll make, you know, all-time high. They'll pull back, and they will do, you know, all-time high, and they'll pull back. So the first top and the second top will be a lot higher than the first top, right? Those are the coins that there is some activity, something is going on, and this is actually playing out very nicely. But you can see on these coins, you know, there is no activity. I mean, it did pump like everything else. Like we always say, everything pumps in the bull markets. But it did not pump above the previous all-time high. The other thing that I noticed is they always go back mostly to the same levels. I mean, it's hard to see over here, but they go back to the same level. So this is the first bear market up here, and then it pulled back to the same levels around, give or take, over here. Even though it pumps up here and pulls back over here, it actually pulled back a little bit higher up here, but right now it's down to the same levels again where it was previous. So every bear market is the same level. So maybe some kind of, you know, historical, you know, bottom for these coins are, you know, 0.55 up here. The same thing goes up here. The bear market always pull back to the same levels, or a little bit lower towards the downside. I don't know what you know, I cannot check, you know, how much or over here, but you know, just by looking at this image, they always pull back. So the thing that I've concluded by looking at these two coins, Namecoin and Peercoin, if your coin is not making all-time high by big margin, number one, if it's been around for if your coin has been around for two bull markets, and the second time around it didn't do like major, you know, high from the previous bull market. Number two, if it pulls back in the bear market, it pulls back to the same level it was in the first bear market. Maybe, just maybe, you know, your coin is a dead coin. Now it's not that because they are still around, but you know, technically, you know, it is, you know, losing kind of, you know, speed, and they will continue being around because these are proof of work coins. They, you know, they're not going anywhere, but you know, there is some kind of value. So maybe one day the Namecoin and Peercoin will come around because people will want to buy these, you know, old coins. They want to buy these old coins because, you know, maybe in 10 years time when Bitcoin is, you know, very, very high, they will be looking for these coins that are, you know, back in 2000 and that were released in 2011, and suddenly these coins pumps. I mean, that could be the case. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying, because as long as thing hasn't died, and it's very hard to kill, you know, coins. These are not companies that go bankrupt or anything like that. They're just around. They just linger around for a very, very long time, but nobody cares about them. But if they do get some kind of, you know, traction for whatever reason, they might pump. So there is you know, legacy thing or whatever it's called, right? So you know, we might buy them because they are vintage coins. So if you are into vintage car, you might, you know, grab a bag of Namecoin and Peercoin just because they've been around for so long, right? They've been around for so long. But the new coins that have been around for, you know, 2 bear markets, they are doing this, you know, tops over here, maybe, just maybe they are kind of dead coins, right? So they need renewed, you know, bullishness. Now, of course, I won't mention any kind of coins, but you know, you can look at the charts, you can find these coins which I'm thinking about, and you will come to the same conclusion, I think. Maybe not. I mean, what do I know? But I thought it was. I just found this out, and I thought it was interesting. I thought to share it with you guys. So you know, I hope you got something out of the video. Okay, guys, take care. Bye bye. Where is my outro?